Hey boo, thanks so much for coming back to Be Restyle. On today's episode, girl, we are talking about the different Weight Watchers plans and helping you determine whether or not you should switch to a new plan or if you should stay on the plan that Weight Watchers has selected for you. So let's just go ahead and hop right into the video. First, I want to say thank you for being a subscriber and thank you so much for liking my videos and sharing it with your friends. Because of you guys, I have hit 2,000 subscribers, so thank you so much. Once I reach 5,000 subscribers, I'm going to do another giveaway. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this video. First things first. So with the Weight Watchers plan that you are on, that plan is selected for you by Weight Watchers. When you put in your weight, your age, your size, your sex, all of those things, is going to spit out a plan for you and automatically place you on a plan. You can easily go in the Weight Watchers app under the settings tab and you can go ahead and change to a new plan. And there you'll see that there are 3 different plans for you. You can do the Weight Watchers green, blue, or purple plan. Now first, what is the difference between the 3 plans? So I'll start with green because that's the one I know the most about. I am on Weight Watchers green. I had a lot of weight to lose, and what Weight Watchers green does for you is it gives you the biggest amount of points that you can use in a day. And of those points, you are also given 100 0-point foods that you're given. You can basically eat those foods and not have to worry about tracking. And then, like I said, with the 30, like for me, I got 30 points, which is a large amount of points considering the other plans. It has the largest points budget, and you'll be able to use those points to eat some of the things that you enjoy that are higher in calorie, higher in fat, and things like that. So with your Weight Watchers green, you have more points and less 0-point foods. So moving on to the blue plan, you have a moderate amount of points, so not as many points for tracking during the day, but you have 200 0-point foods. So with those, you have more options to choose from, like maybe eggs, chicken breasts, and things like that are 0 points that you don't have to worry about tracking. Weight Watchers blue, in my opinion, is more so for people who don't have as much weight to lose. Maybe you only have 20 or 30 pounds to lose, as opposed to green, maybe you have almost 100 pounds to lose. So with this plan, and there are plenty of people that have all different weights to lose and things like that on the blue plan. But as I said, you have more 0-point foods and less points. For purple, you have the least amount of points to use in a day. So you might have 15 to 16 points, but you have 300 0-point foods. So with that plan, you have a whole bunch of things that you don't have to track. I personally don't plan to move to the purple plan until I am in maintenance mode. So for me, that's just going to be like, you already know how Weight Watchers works. You already don't have that much weight to lose. You only have a few pounds to lose. You just need to use what you have learned in the other plans to kind of eat more moderately, using all of those 0-point foods that you have that you're focused more on. And then you basically have just a few points in the day that you can eat more higher fat, higher calorie foods. Those are the 3 different plans explained for you. Now I want to share with you guys, can I switch? Can you switch if you want to? Of course. You can switch at any point in time during your plan that you want. Weight Watchers recommends that you wait 2 weeks after trying a new plan to allow your body to get used to it. Some people, they'll do it for a week and be like, I haven't lost any weight, I need to switch. And Weight Watchers recommends that you hold off on that and just pretty much wait until at least 2 weeks trying a plan before you switch to another plan. Now, with that said, you can do whatever you want. You can switch whenever you want. But I think if you want greater success, you kind of have to stick with the plan for a little bit of time just to make sure that it's really not working for you before you switch to something else. So how can you decide what plan is right for you? Really, that is going to be on you. You need to really think about how much weight you want to lose on Weight Watchers. Do you have a whole lot of weight to lose? If so, maybe sticking on the green plan is best for you. Do you already know how to eat in moderation? Do you already know, that you shouldn't just gorge yourself on these 0-point foods? If so, then maybe moving on to another plan like blue or purple is the right plan for you. Would you rather have more points to spend during the day, or would you rather have more 0-point foods to spend in a day? Determining what the answers to those questions is going to be how you determine which Weight Watchers plan you should be on. And for me personally, I just stuck with the plan that Weight Watchers put me on. And I plan to stick with that, like I said, until I go into maintenance, which I will switch to purple at that point. Because I already know, okay, this is the portion that I should eat for this amount of food. This is worth so and so amount of points. This is the amount of food that I should be eating in a day. And I kind of already have a really, really good handle on that. And once I get a really, really good handle on that and I don't have a lot of weight to lose, then I will switch to I will switch to a plan that has more 0-point foods. Another question you might be asking is, which plan is better? Which plan is better for me to be on? Which one will I lose the most weight on? Well, as I said, Weight Watchers has tested all of these different plans, and they have been tried and true and worked for so many different people. No matter if you're on green, blue, or purple, the plans have been tested and they really, really, really do work. If you work with the plan and you stick with the plan, no matter what it is, you will lose weight. As I have mentioned in other videos, some of the things to consider outside of Weight Watchers as to the reason why you might not be losing weight could be your stress levels, could be lack of exercise, could also be that you're not drinking enough water, or that you're eating at the wrong time of day as well. I know I have heard conflicting information on the time of day and if that matters in losing weight. For me personally, I can't speak for everyone, but for me personally, if I eat a lot at night, it's very, very difficult for me to lose weight. I actually lose weight better on an intermittent fasting kind of diet. So I tend to try to not eat after 8 p.m. and then try to not eat before 11 a.m. in the morning. That's just what works for me. But you have to really pay attention to those weeks where you are losing the most weight. What did you do? Did you eat all night? Did you not eat as much at night? Did you skip breakfast? Did you drink more water? Paying attention to what works for you and what makes you successful is really, 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 really what is going to help you lose the weight. You have to be introspective. You have to pay attention to your own patterns and know thyself. As I have told you guys in other videos, I know without a shadow of a doubt, I'm not going to lose any weight the week of my period. I never do. I know without a shadow of a doubt that more likely than not, the week before my period, when my body is kind of gearing up for my period, I don't lose as much weight. So you have to really pay attention to those moments in your weight loss journey where you're seeing the largest dip. Go back and look and see what you ate and think about the times that you ate and think about the amount of water that you're drinking. And maybe did you have a lot of stress going on at work and things like that. Being introspective and paying attention is what really helps you be successful on Weight Watchers, more so than just saying a certain plan makes you more successful than not. I hope that makes sense. It's not really just the plan, but also how you work the plan. So what happens whenever you switch to a new plan? Whenever you switch to a new plan, you'll still be able to see the foods that you ate on the previous plan within your app. So if you decided that you were going to switch to Weight Watchers Blue, but you've been on Weight Watchers Green the whole entire time, you'll still be able to see those foods and those entries that you made. So don't worry about that. You're not going to lose that information. It will still show you in the app that on 2 days ago when you were on Weight Watchers Green, that these were the foods that you ate and these were the points that you were allotted for that plan. And then obviously, like I said, under the new plan, you'll have new points and all that good stuff. So you'll still be able to see your previous data is the point that I'm trying to make. So another question you might be thinking is, if my spouse or someone in my house or someone that I'm doing Weight Watchers with is on a different plan than me, will I have to eat different foods in order to be successful? And the answer is no. Those Weight Watchers is always designed to help you gravitate towards those healthier 0-point foods. Fresh fruits and vegetables being the number one key thing that Weight Watchers tries to push all plans towards, because that is what is truly healthy for your body. And so no matter what, whether that person has, Weight Watchers Blue and you're on Weight Watchers Green, those are the foods that Weight Watchers automatically pushes everyone towards. Everyone is being pushed towards eating healthier fruits and vegetables, less starchy fruits and vegetables, drinking more water and things like that. Just because the points are different, it doesn't mean that the food choices have to be different. Chicken breast on Weight Watchers Green is far less points than beef. Same thing goes for blue. Okay, so for blue is 0 points, right? So you can eat, on Weight Watchers Blue, you can eat chicken breast for 0 points. But just because the points are different does not mean that it's not also a good food item for Weight Watchers Green. So you'll find that no matter if you and your spouse or whoever you're doing Weight Watchers with has different plans, the food choices can definitely still be the same and you can still be within your points no matter what. Another question you might have is, which one helps you lose the most weight? And as I have said, I don't believe that any specific plan is what does it. All of these plans are formulated to help people lose weight. As a matter of fact, the blue plan, I think it was. So the blue plan actually used to be called Freestyle, and a lot of people lost weight on the Freestyle plan. And they just pretty much named it something else because it's basically exactly the same. And so if you saw success on Freestyle, then blue is probably going to be the plan for you. But you just have to stick with anything that you do. You have to stick with it for enough time to see success. And it does take a little bit of time. But once you start seeing that success, you'll kind of know that you're on the right track. I've had people watch my videos and be like, I want to switch to green. But if you're already on purple and you're already on blue and those plans are working for you and you're losing weight, there's really no need to switch because really they're all the same. It's just kind of like 6 in one hand, half a dozen in the other, really. Honestly, it's like the way that they have it formulated is that it's not really much of a difference between the plans. They give you more flexibility in certain areas than others in the plan, but all in all, más o menos, they are the same, okay? So I hope this helps clear up your questions and confusions that you might have. If you sign up for Weight Watchers and it puts you on the plan, I would personally stick with whatever plan Weight Watchers puts you on for a few months. That's what I would do. And that's what I have done. I have stuck with Weight Watchers Green and I do not plan on changing anytime soon. One, because as I learn information that I can share with you guys, I know that Weight Watchers Green is not very popular on YouTube, and I'm one of the only people that's actually sharing information about this plan, and I know it's particularly helpful for that gap in information that's on YouTube. So that's why I want to share with that. But then also, it's just been working. So what's the point? Now, I haven't lost really a lot of weight at all. Actually, I haven't lost any weight in a month. And that is my own doing. I have been very flexible. I've gotten down to 175. I've been very flexible at putting zero pressure on myself to lose weight as I am very stressed out with all of the different work that I'm doing. And I have to also refocus myself and say, okay, I'm back on weight loss mode. Here recently, I have really been in maintenance mode. I've been tracking Monday through Friday, but kind of really letting loose on the weekends. And when I'm ready to lose weight again and actually lose weight and lose pounds, then I know what I have to do. And that has become more and more strict on the weekends. So it's just a little bit more difficult to lose weight when you're being kind of really it went from a cheat day to on Saturday and Sunday, I don't care. And I know that when I'm ready to lose weight again, and I'm not gaining weight, so that's a good thing. But when I'm ready to lose weight again, I have to get more strict on the weekends just until I can get down to that weight that I want to be. And then I'll go back into maintenance and be more flexible. But that's one thing I really love about Weight Watchers. It's you don't have to be so pressed over your weight loss all the time. I know I'm not. I'm just more so happy that I'm not gaining weight, that I'm able to maintain my weight with what I'm doing. I'm able to be flexible and free when I want to. And then when I'm ready to start losing and dropping those pounds again, then I can really kind of refocus. Now, the moment that I start gaining weight or I start gaining a pound or two here and there, and I start seeing my weight go back up, then it's going to be back to cheat meal and just refocusing totally. But like I told you guys in a previous video, in the fall, I do really like to relax, kind of take it easy. My exercise has gone way down since the sun has gone down. And so I'll be honest about that. I know that I have to kick my exercise back up if I want to drop those pounds. Well, anyway, I hope this video was educational for you guys and has helped you in some way. If it did, please give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe. There is more Weight Watchers content to come. So I hope to see you guys next time. Bye.